This video is sponsored by 2K Games. Trying to be epic, like a superhero. 2K and Firaxis Games released Marvel's Midnight Suns on December 2nd, 2022. I just started it and it is amazing. There are so many cool characters in the game, it was actually hard for me to decide which one I wanted to recreate, and then I'm like, of course, Marvel's Midnight Suns Venom, so I could be freaking awesome. You can check out Marvel's Midnight Suns available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Series S, and on Windows PC through Steam and Epic. I will put a link in the description to purchase the game. I'm first covering up my eyebrows and obviously put a bald cap on because Venom isn't particularly hairy. Now this game is like the ultimate crossover. It has a storyline, character relationships, and you also get to customize your own character in the most epic way possible, by the way. No spoilers, but you will not see your character creation coming like this. Which obviously everybody loves creating their character, but seeing yourself or whoever you choose to create in the world of heroes and villains is pretty cool. You're basically living among legends. Plus it's more like it's your Marvel adventure. I outlined everything using a light color, so I had a general shape of what I was trying to create. It is a tactical strategy game. It has the mechanics of more of like a card-based strategy game. So let's say you have Iron Man and Captain Marvel on your team. You can select Iron Man's blast card and use that power against the enemies, or you can use Captain Marvel's jab and use their move against the enemies as well. Then take turns between your characters and the enemies in a fight, so you basically have to think like a superhero. Once I had the outline filled in, I then began filling in around the mouth. I started with the gums and filled them in using various shades of pink and brown to give them some depth. Ah yes. Lovely. Connecting the mouth on your neck is kind of a weird shape from the side, but not when you're looking at it straight. I filled in all of my teeth white and then proceeded to paint over the lower ones using lime green, which honestly doesn't really matter because I would rather see the flow of this area and I could always fill them back in later. Referencing the Marvel's Midnight Suns Venom, I tried to make the lime green as if it were glowing or having some light come through it and have multiple colors of green. The villains in this game look undescribably unreal. They look so menacing and so incredible. All of the heroes' powers look unbelievable. Just the graphics alone can keep you drawn into the game, on top of the storyline, on top of everything else that's happening. I also decided I wanted some of the green to wrap around one of the teeth, so I added that in and pushed the other tooth back. I then did a very thin amount of shading around all of the teeth. This isn't quite outlining them, more so than it is making them stand out from the gums and just separating everything. I also highlighted the gums not only to make them stand out, but just, you know, make them a little slobbery. I originally was going to leave the teeth a flat white, but then I decided, of course, that I wanted to shade them using a little bit of gray. I can't resist the shading, just a little bit. And one of the most satisfying things to paint, outlining all of the teeth. A tedious project? Yes. Time consuming? Yes. But nonetheless, seeing those teeth carved out from just being white painted triangles. I then added some pink in the mouth area to create some more dimension and make it a little less flat. I added some black details into the green eventually so it would blend in with the body later on. I made the eyes white, and because the Marvel Midnight Suns version of Venom has more of a lime green to it, I added those colors in there as well. I also knew this character was gonna have its eyes closed, so when painting around my eyes I had to like try to go like this. Try to see with my eyes almost closed. I outlined the symbol on his chest using a light gray and then painted all of it in white. And of course I decided to add some shading to it using a little bit of gray. I then outlined everything using black and filled it all in. Marvel's Midnight Suns is available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Series S, and on Windows PC on Steam and Epic. I personally am playing my Marvel's Midnight Suns on the PC. I will have a link in the description to download the game. It is epic. And of course I decided to highlight it just a little bit. I then added my horns and stuck my spikes to my head. Not only is it a fun game to play Marvel adventure-wise, fight-wise, game-wise, for me as an artist it's really inspiring as well. Also let me know in the comments below, who is your favorite character from the game?